BMW R18 First Edition, 2020 on review. BMW's largest ever engine. BMW's new R18 has been a long time coming. First unveiled as a concept in spring last year, BMW then brought us another concept and the engine before revealing its finished form this spring. Now, some 18 months later, we took the finished machine on the Great Mile Rally, a 1,500-mile journey from one end of Great Britain to the other. And what did we learn? It's really rather good, although it's far from perfect. The real centerpiece of the bike is the new 1802 cubic centimeters boxer engine. Performance figures are pretty much on the money compared to the competition, 89 brake horsepower and 117 feet lbs. Ride quality and brakes. For something that looks like a cruiser, it doesn't really ride like one. There's no magic carpet smooth ride for cruising down gentle roads. Instead, it rides like a giant retro naked and seems to make the most sense when ridden hard. Pay no heed to its weight, length or limited ground clearance and you'll have an absolute riot. Fire it into a corner, haul on the brakes, shuttle it round scraping the pegs, then unleash the big engine. The R18 is powered by the new 1802 cubic centimeters boxer engine. BMW have worked hard to make it look classic, with the pushrods over the top of the cylinders, while also using modern engineering to keep it clean, such as putting the fuel injectors in the head rather than in the throttle body. The result is a really amazing piece of machinery that can't help but draw the eye. Every time you sit on it and glance down, your eyes are just sucked in by the huge cylinders and pistons bouncing around in front of your legs. Reliability and build quality. The fit and finish of the first edition is absolutely excellent. The pinstriping is done by hand, the black paint has just a hint of sparkle so it pops in the sun, while the enamel tank badges are pure 1930s class. The real draw is the exposed drive shaft, which never ceases to amaze. BMW promise that it's well sealed enough to shrug off all the elements and that despite its outward appearance, it's no more dangerous than your standard drive chain. Value versus rivals. There's no obvious insurance group yet, but similarly priced BMW models are in 14, which is definitely high. An R18 in the UK comes with a tracker as standard and you can pay extra for an alarm, both of which should help keep the prices down. Again, no servicing costs available yet, but we'd expect it to be sensible. Service intervals are every 6,000 miles, which includes oil, filters and valves. However, the valves are old-school adjustable tappets, so it's a 20-minute job, not some horrendous cam-out, valve-shim measuring monster. It also needs an annual service, which includes brake fluid. If you're opting for main dealer and ride 3,000 miles a year, budget £500 a year not including parts. Equipment. Despite BMW's high-tech persona, this is actually where the R18 let me down the most. For a BMW, it's bereft of tech. There's no cruise control, no fuel gauge, no range indicator, and what tech there is needs work. The ignition is keyless, but the fuel filler and steering lock aren't, while the hill start control is jerky and the self-canceling indicators turn off too soon. Not really good enough for a 19,000-pound bike. Specs. Engine size 1802 cubic centimeters. Engine type air/oil-cooled 2-cylinder 4-stroke boxer engine with 2 chain-driven camshafts above the drive shaft. Frame type double-cradle steel frame with screwed-on underbeams. Fuel capacity 16 liters. Seat height 690 millimeters. Bike weight 345 kilograms. Front suspension telescopic fork, 120 millimeters non-adjustable. Rear suspension steel swinging fork with central shock strut, 90 millimeters. Front brake twin disc brake, diameter 300 mm, 4-piston fixed calipers. Rear brake single disc brakes, diameter 300 mm, 4-piston fixed calipers. Front tire size 120/70 R19. Rear tire size 180/65 B16. MPG, costs and insurance. Average fuel consumption 50.4 miles per gallon. Annual road tax £101. Annual service cost. New price £18,995. Used price £13,500 to £19,000. Insurance group. How much to insure? Warranty term. Top speed and performance. Max power 90 brake horsepower. Max torque 116.5 ft-lb. Top speed 110 miles per hour. A quarter-mile acceleration. Tank range 178 miles.